Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Next Studio, running your business with video. We've talked about why video, especially these days. We've talked about the kind of software you can use to run your video remotely and how to set up your video studio at home. Now let's talk about the strategy. When creating your video strategy, you need to think about why are you doing this? Who are you trying to attract? What is the goal of each one of these videos? So let's tackle on some of these aspects of creating your video strategy. First of all, what is the goal of your video? Are you creating a video to increase your brand affinity, to get people to engage with you and spend time with your brand? Are you trying to sell a product or a service? Are you trying to promote something? Are you trying to inform and educate? Is this video going to be part of a video series so people spend more time with your brand? Is this video going to be a sales touch that a salesperson is sending specifically to one potential opportunity to connect at a more human level? Think about the why you're doing this and what you're trying to achieve before you even start thinking about your strategy. Of course, when you start thinking about that, you're going to think about who you're sending this. If this is a one-to-one email that has a video in it, then you need to personalize that message to that specific person. And that actually creates a great opportunity if you send an email with a video that says, "Hi, John," or it says, "John, and here's your logo," and you have in the thumbnail, you have the logo of the person. That kind of personalization will actually increase the potential opportunities for this person to watch the video, engage with the video, and actually take some kind of action after that. That's an example for sales. For marketing, are you trying to showcase some of the value of your services or your team or your products? So again, the goal is connected to who is going to engage with this video. If you're creating this for everybody online, the video might be more generic. If you're creating this for a micro audience that you know exactly what they need, what they want, or what they expect from you, then the message is going to be more personalized. So think about who is actually going to be watching this video and then decide what the video is going to be about. Now that we know the goal of the video and who we're sending this to, we need to create something that's valuable for them. You need to understand why this is going to be valuable for someone. If you're sending a video that says, "Hi, I want you to contact me so I can sell something to you," there's no value in that video. Now, that's an outreach that might get you a response, and that might be part of your strategy. You can send an email that says, "Did you get my email?" And that might get a response. But if you add value in the video, then people will engage more and actually most of the time do what you want them to do, which is do some kind of action. So if the video has some kind of value, either, "Hey, by the way, I checked this website and there was a problem and this is how you fix it," or "Here it is something that I analyzed, I did an audit of whatever it is that you have and I can solve," that kind of value can showcase not only, "Hey, I'm touching base with you, but I'm also giving you something because that's who I am. I give you first, and then I ask something in return." So that's a sales example. Now, value in video for marketing, HR, it's going to be more related with whatever you can teach or whatever you can solve for the viewer, for the user. So if you're educating, you need to solve some kind of issue. So you can start by thinking, what kind of problem this audience has? How can we solve that? Or what kind of information we can provide that's actually going to provide value that they say, I didn't think about that. I didn't know that. Maybe I can try that. And providing that value first will increase the probabilities of them to increase the brand affinity, them liking you so they can share your stuff with other people, so they can actually engage with it, and as always, take action with it. So now we have the video. When do we send this? First of all, it also depends on if this is a marketing effort, a sales effort, a HR, a brand affinity effort. Are we just trying to impress a lot of people or educate and inform and entertain our micro audience? That might be something that you post on a weekly basis and you just expect them to watch that content on their own time. But if you're sending a sales outreach, you better know when these people are going to engage with it. We use tools like 7 Cents, for example, to analyze email engagement and know when people actually have a bigger probability to open those emails. So if you're going to send a video on an email, maybe you use 7 Cents to understand that Gabriel actually don't open emails until 10 a.m. because he's on meetings until then. Or maybe Tuesday is not a good day at 3 p.m. like everybody else. Send it on Thursday at 8 a.m. before they start the day. So knowing this information with applications and tools that we use like HubSpot, 7sense, and Wistia will allow you to get that video on that email at the right time so they can engage with it. Of course, the tone and the context of what's going on is very important too. It's not just about when they get it, but also what's going on around them. So right now, a lot of different issues are happening. Different companies, different industries are having different challenges. You need to be aware of those challenges and adapt the tone of the video to those challenges. And of course, you know, the tone needs to be relevant to what's going on. And the more relevant the video is, and the more relevant the context is, the more they're going to engage with that video. Where do we put this video? Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on a channel in your website, in a video gallery? Is it going to live in a landing page? Is it an internal resource that you send by email to someone? That's going to depend, again, on the goal, what you're trying to achieve, and who the audience is. Most of the time, what we do is we post all of our videos on Wistia because Wistia allows us to organize the videos and create channels that organize the videos in a very beautiful experience. That beautiful experience allows them to engage with the videos and probably continue to watch more and more videos, which increases the probability of them liking your brand by spending more time with your brand, which is the basics of brand affinity marketing. Now, that channel, you can promote that channel through different methods, but that channel is going to live on your website, which will allow you to track absolutely everything that's happening with the channel. So who's coming to that page, where they're coming from, how many videos they're watching. Is this video taking them to subscribe? Are they subscribing? Oh, is this video making them subscribe? Is this video making them watch more videos? So all that kind of analytics you can get through Wistia and HubSpot will allow you to make decisions over this. Now, if you send it on an email, that video can be hosted in Wistia and you just copy paste. It's very easy to copy paste the thumbnail and the link automatically from Wistia with a right click, and you put it on an email very easily. If you use Soapbox to create these videos, which is a very easy to use tool from Wistia, you can create the video from your computer like I'm doing right now, and then copy paste the thumbnail and the link and put it on an email. Now, YouTube, Vimeo, what do we do with these things? Now, it all depends on the goals. All the things that we've talked about. If you're trying to attract someone from the YouTube audience, by SEO, by doing search engine optimization in YouTube, because some people don't think about this, but YouTube is a search engine. It's the second search engine in the world. So people are searching for things like, should I move my website to HubSpot? How do we host videos? How to track video engagement? These things are being searched on YouTube every day, which will bring new traffic to your video if the video is in YouTube and it's optimized for those searches. So video optimization and SEO optimization in YouTube, it's very important if you're trying to attract that kind of audience. When you're hosting your videos, if you're using Wistia, for example, which is what we use here at Nextiny, you can customize the experience so everything looks consistent with your marketing. So when you embed videos in your website, they look cohesive with your branding and your colors and everything else. Now you can add closed captions, which actually help your SEO on your website, and many other things, including call to actions, which is what we're going to talk about next. The video is posted, everything's ready to go, you know where to send it. You want them to do something after the video is watched, or maybe not even wait until the video is being watched. Maybe at a certain point throughout the video, you want them to take action because you're talking about Soapbox by Wistia and you want them to know how to get to Soapbox by Wistia. This is an annotation. You can actually add these annotations. If you're seeing this on our website, you'll see a button right there. That's a Wistia annotation. It's a button. It's a call to action that you can link to an article, a blog, another video, a landing page so they can convert. So what is that next action you want them to take? Do you want them to become a lead? Do you want them to watch another video? Do you want them to go and book a meeting with you? You can do all of that with annotations and also add a call to action at the end. So it's very clear once they finish the video what they need to do and what the next step is. Whether you're doing a quick video or recording something more elaborate for your About page, please remember to ask yourself these questions. Go through the process of understanding what the goals are, who is this for, what are you trying to achieve, what's the next step. These steps will help you define the strategy so you can make that video successful. Remember, at the end of the day, a video is just another piece of content with a goal. What is that goal and what you need to do to achieve it? So before we go, of course, we want to give you some examples of what we just talked about. So Aaron, do you have some examples for us?
Yeah, of course, Gabriel. There are a number of videos that you can create from the comfort of your home. All you really need is a great message and a little bit of creativity. So one video we highly encourage everyone to create is an email signature video. So this is going to show up every time you send an email to someone. And what that really does is adds a personal touch. So it shows someone who you are, what you sound like, and takes that barrier away of just something on the internet through email and you don't really know that person. It really removes that barrier and it becomes personal at that point. Second, it can create a lot of clarity on your role. So if someone might reach out to a company and they might not understand exactly what you're doing and they might be misguided on emailing you versus someone else at your team, an email signature video can provide a lot of clarity on what you provide at a company. And then lastly, you can maybe answer one or two frequently asked questions that you might know will already come to you. That way you can just kind of get that out of the way. So with 20 to 30 seconds, you can really alleviate a lot of issues and get that personal touch out there. Now, there are a lot of different videos you can create as well, other than an email signature video, but we like to recommend that as practice as it's very simple and easy to do. A couple other video ideas might be something that's a little bit longer format, frequently asked questions. So let's say you have a list of 10 questions that you always get asked. Go ahead and create that video for someone to watch before they ask those questions. Maybe a thank you video. You can create something that's really short and sweet, just thanking someone, and it'll add a lot of value to their day. So those are just some small video ideas. Hopefully you utilize video in your future.
All right, guys, that was great. Thank you, Aaron, for sharing those examples. Please check all of our next studio videos on how to set up your software, your hardware, and continue to set up things to run video remotely and run your business with video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Stay safe.